I want to start off because there's been a romanticizing or romanticication. That's a beautiful word. I took Charo's guide to speaking gooder English. There's been an or I guess anime fans have romanced the idea of fan subs and what purpose they serve and why people watch fan subs versus legitimate product. So I want to get your input now as to those of you that download or even those of you that don't. Maybe you have friends that download. What are your reasons for downloading anime and why? Yeah, you're right in the front row.
One of the reasons my friends used to do is because they thought it provided a more complete translation to the language compared to the legally released product that we get in the States.
Accurate versus commercialized.
Yep.
Okay. I definitely have a point to prove them wrong, and Taliesin will be back to ram it home. There you go. We're going to talk about Lane in a little bit. Okay, yeah.
Okay, I know at least with me.
With me? No.
We do fan dubs and stuff, and if there is not a way to get a clean, raw version to do a fan dub of something or to do these crazy elaborate parodies, then it's either Chinese bootleg or raw. So,
wait, I don't even know how to write that down. If we can't find something to steal, we'll use a bootleg version. Okay. I have clean raws, fan dubbing, and parody. I think I'll leave it at that. Yeah.
One of the arguments I heard that would go along with his, I don't do any download or anything.
This is not an AA meeting. You have to confess nothing.
No, I mean I don't. But one of the arguments I've heard, because is that like there's a company, I forget, Fun something or other, and they like really edited the anime. Like they'll cut huge parts out.
Funimation?
4Kids.
No, it wasn't Fun-Kids.
4Kids,
yeah.
That company that makes
so they're
shows
like,
for kids.
I'd much rather download it like in its entirety than watch like a heavily cut version of it so that kids can watch it and stuff. So that's another argument that I hear.
For kids. Boo. Okay. Got it. Yes. Oh, there we go. The instant gratification factor.
Ooh, I got one.
Yeah.
To try it before you buy it.
Taste test. Thank you. I recognize that voice. I think you're a voice actor.
I'm an anonymous person in your fandom.
That voice sounds remarkably like Oscar. Yeah.
Peer pressure from all those who think they're better fans because they've seen it first or seen most recently.
Thank you, because I actually did my homework today. Hang on. I have this just for you. That's actually help from Anime News Network, which I usually wouldn't quote them, but this is good. Yeah.
I got something that I got caught in. I hear about a series and they're like, yeah, go buy it on eBay. So I went and I would buy it and it would have like Japanese titles, but it was like the cover on the box, and I was thinking, oh, maybe this is direct from Japan, so I'm like supporting them like that. And so I got caught in that in the beginning.
We're going to talk about bootlegging in and of itself, probably after the fan subbing part. And I have to thank someone in the industry that was the first person to publicly speak out. Crispin is the first actor that I ever saw write anything publicly on the internet about why he would not sign a bootleg copy of something. And so Crispin and I have had many uncomfortable experiences with boxes that fold open like this. And Tiffany and all of us, yeah. But, yeah. So I just wrote bootlegs. We'll talk about that. Bootlegs / eBay.
Yeah, that's what I got caught in.
Yeah, a lot of people do, yeah. Huh? Yes.
Access to material that maybe doesn't have a strong enough market in the U.S. I'm thinking yaoi specifically is tough to get.
I'll write niche for that. Niche specific, yeah. Yeah, no, there is, and unfortunately the companies aren't jumping on the yaoi fast enough. If somebody wants to make a bunch of money, they should just license all the yaoi, because there are no girls in here that ever buy yaoi at conventions ever, eh? No, that wouldn't be an easy sell. Yeah.
Affordability.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to say aww in just a second. I'm going to rate cheap. Yeah, I know, and I'm not making fun of you. I do this so many times. I have my own little code name for each of these subjects. Yeah.
What about roadside piracy?
The what?
Piracy.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that, bootlegs. We're going to talk about bootlegs just straight up in a little bit. Yeah.
My observation has been it's for the sake of convenience. The fact
convenience, yeah. And,
distance to a store that can actually sell this stuff compared to being able to find it on the internet.
I'm going to add something in with that because
please do.
Along with convenience is location. I've had kids like, well, I live in Paducah, Kentucky. Well, one of the kids that I know that has the largest illegal anime collection lives in Paducah. So yeah.
Shows that haven't been shows that haven't been released in the States yet, but are old and have not been released in the States, like Violets of Hamel.
Okay, yeah, there's license that haven't come to the States, and then license that will never come to the States, and I will talk about both of those. All right, license plus. Yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Yeah.
What about, I download RAWs that were on Japanese TV, and I'm not lucky enough to live in Japan, so I wouldn't have the chance to watch something that Japanese people are watching for free.
Oh, but they're not watching it for free. I'll write Japanese TV.
If they left the commercials in, I think it wouldn't be that bad. But since they're taking the commercials out, it is kind of a...
You can't say that. Like, where can you buy products made by all the Japanese advertisers here? You can't really say that you're paying for it by watching, a Japanese Tampax commercial. You're not going to ever buy a Japanese Tampax. So, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about advertisers and how it's available on TV and whatnot. Anybody have anything else? Yeah.
The last time I ran it down, it was basically just to randomly find just a different anime.
Search and destroy.
Pretty much, I just
trying to find something new you wanted to watch.
Either something new just random or something new parodied out. Basically, I'm just like, something random.
That's neat. I don't have a code word for that. I'm gonna write browsing. I've never heard that mentioned, which is a good point. Yeah.
You already mentioned that the license that won't come to the United States and the licenses that have expired.
With what's going on with Genion, that's a good possibility in the future. Expired license. Okay. Anybody else? Because that's a lot for this one so far.